Wrestling fans, it's JR with the G-Man himself. We're going to talk about the action coming up this Saturday night. It's the AMW Big Nine of action right there in Hazard, Kentucky.
Let's talk about the card, folks. First of all, we have the Southeastern title on the line. You have Murphy Coxton, the champion, who's going to be fighting Chase Emery and Mad Taylor Zodiac.
What a matchup.
That's going to be a great match in itself,
Absolutely.
John Noble's last match. Not just Hazard, this is the last match versus Chris Michaels. 28 years.
Wow. 28 years. This guy's an icon. This guy, I don't need to tell you, everybody knows John Noble, his greatness. He's taking on Chris Michaels on the same night with all this other action.
A must-see match.
Unbelievable, folks. Absolutely.
We also have the AMW Tag Team titles. The Country Jets, the champions, are going to be fighting the Good Brothers for those titles.
The Good Brothers are going to be in town that night.
But let's not forget War Games. 2 rings in a cage.
What an event.
You have Kyle Maggard.
Yes.
The Prospector. Marty Clay.
And the Heat Seekers.
Yes, and that's interesting. We'll talk about that later. Versus none other than Stan Sierra, the Box Office Blondes, Eric Porter, and let's not forget the Monster Misery.
Yes, and you know Tony Presley's going to be right there. You never know what to expect.
Well, I'm hoping myself we see a special guest for this match. We'll leave it there, JR.
Wow.
Got to be there to see.
What a night of action, folks. You've got to be there. That's Saturday night, Hazard, Kentucky. It's all coming down.
AM Wrestling Thanksgiving Turmoil live in Hazard, Kentucky at the Hazard High School on Saturday, November 22nd. Already signed is the War Games match. Team AMW versus Team New South. The Country Gentlemen defend their AMW Tag Team Championships against the Good Brothers. John Noble's last match against the headliner, Chris Michaels. And the AMW Southeastern Championship is on the line as Lord Murphy Coxton takes on Chase Emery and Michael Zodiac. Get your tickets on amwrestling.com and we'll see you November 22nd. Bell time, 7 p.m.
JR, let's talk about the Southeastern title match for Saturday night. Of course, we all know Chase Emery has been chasing the champion Murphy Coxton all over this country trying to get this title.
Yes.
Well, Tony Presley gets mad because whatever Murphy done to him, who knows. And then the twist is on this match, none other than the Mad Taylor, Zodiac himself, is now in a 3-way match.
It's a 3-way match. You know what that means. Tony Presley, he is wanting to make sure that his way comes about no matter what. So there you go. And you've got each competitor here that's all after the same thing. You've got 3 guys, 3 burning hearts. How's this going to go? Let's talk about Murphy Costigan's for a second.
Do we have to?
Let's just have his thoughts on a few things and see his state of mind.
Once they bought enough, I had to take on Chase Emery. Now, Tony Presley, genius he is, decides he's going to put Michael Zodiac in the match. The homicidal maniac, psychopathic serial killer who would rather stick a needle in someone's eye than have a match. And all this is mad because of a match with Tony Katana. Well, let me tell you something, Tony Presley. You decide you're going to stick your nose in my business, so now it's Lord Murphy Costigan against the world again. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. So this coming Saturday, War Games, while the fate of AMW is going to be decided, the fate of Lord Murphy Costigan is going to be secured, because I am going to get rid of Chase Emery once and for all. Michael Zodiac, I put you away once before, I'm going to do it again. You are going to find out what happens when you get in the ring with Lord Murphy Costigan and you put his back against the wall.
It seems opportunities keep popping up, and I've been busting at the stitches ever since I lost a little something at Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. This Saturday, Anthony Presley saw fit to put me in a little match for another little accessory to add to my collection. Murphy Costigan, Chase Emery, we know each other all too well, and we're going to get up close and personal, but we're not just taking measurements this time. We're settling a little something, and we're going to do a little hook and stretch and hook and needle, like you like to say, Murphy. And Chase, bring that pretty Memphis style of yours. Bring that awesome cut physique, because I'm going to add a few more cuts to it, and I'm going to add a few more pounds to my accessory collection.
Aaron Rose alongside Chase Emery. And Chase, you in just a couple weeks are challenging for the AMW Southeastern Championship. I know you're excited for it, you're pumped. What are your thoughts going into this?
Let me tell you something. Murphy Costigan, he's one of the toughest men I've ever wrestled. We've wrestled a countless number of times. He's beat me, but I beat him. And I'll tell you what, this Southeastern title, this is a championship belt that I've been chasing after for months and months. And Murphy Costigan, I want you to know that I am ready for you, and I hope that you're ready for me.
Oh, you want to talk about being ready? Let me
Hold on. I don't have time for this. Save it for the ring.
Don't you turn your back on. Who do you think you are? Who does he think he is turning his back on me?
I don't know. But you know what? Big title match, 2 weeks. Better be ready. The AMW Southeastern Championship has been in the firm grasp of Lord Murphy Costigan. But now 2 new challengers have emerged onto the scene, and the Southeastern Championship could be in jeopardy. It's Lord Murphy Costigan defending against Michael Zodiac and Chase Emery, live on November 22nd at AMW's Thanksgiving Turmoil. Order the pay-per-view now on amwrestling.com.
G-Man, let's talk about the big tag team event coming up. The AMW tag team titles. We're talking about the Country Gentlemen. You know what a team they are. They have to prove themselves to nobody. However, Saturday night, they're going to be taking on the Good Brothers. TNA, WWE, NWA, New Japan. These guys are coming in. And remember, Summer Bash, how the Country Gentlemen won those titles in the big gauntlet match. What a night.
It's going to be Country Gentlemen's biggest challenge Saturday night.
I have to agree. I really have to agree with you there.
Why don't we go hear from them all, see what they have to say.
KC, the question remains the same. What do you do when you full up on turkey and dressing? What do you do when there's a lot of Thanksgiving turmoil between you and your relatives that you don't care very much about anyway? Huh? You got anything to say about that one? No? Cool. Well, let me tell you what you're going to do. Saturday, the Good Brothers. Yeah, those Good Brothers, Doc Gallows, Hot Carl, you know, those two that we've talked about for weeks at this point. They're traveling the world currently, you know, and they've done it in the past. Hell, they've been all over the world. Casey, I don't know if you know this. They've been to Japan. Hell, they're the biggest act in Japan. I said it again once, I'll say it again. That ain't hard to be the biggest act when you're in a country full of 5 foot tall folks. But I digress. Now look, you guys are good. You've got your own little following, and you're doing your sobriety, and you're doing your partying, whatever the hell you guys are doing. Just know, the country gentlemen, the realest brothers in professional wrestling, are doing it just a little bit better. We've wrestled multiple times, most recently in South Carolina, where they did get the one up on us, but here at Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, it just means more. And the reason it means more is because we're walking around defending AMW Tag Team Gold everywhere we go. And I'd say that makes us the premier tag team. Hell, I'd almost say it makes us the best tag team here, because ain't nobody else man enough to step up and tell me any different. So if you feel obliged, Gallows, Hot Carl, you'll see us Saturday and you can state your worth. But until then, KC, after a little gentleman's touch, after they know they're dead to rights, everything will be done by the book.
Baby, it's been a while. It's the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the best big man in the business, the big LG Doc Gallows, the 8-time World Tag Team Champions, the world famous Good Brothers.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
But you know what? Yeah. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling's biggest event of the year. It's coming November 22nd, Hazard, Kentucky. Yes. Hazard High School. Thanksgiving turmoil, and it's War Games. AJ and Casey Kazana, bring your boss hog look-alike daddy. Because when you meet the Good Brothers, it's going to be that same old recipe. A magic killer, a 1, 2, 3, and a just 2 sweet.
The Country Gentlemen have been reigning supreme in the AMW Tag Team division, but on November 22nd, it's the biggest challenge the gentlemen have faced for the AMW Tag Team Championships. Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers come to town to challenge for the AMW Tag Team Gold on AMW Thanksgiving Turmoil, live on pay-per-view. Order now and go to amwrestling.com for all of the latest.
Okay, G-Man, let's talk about another event Saturday night. It is John Noble's final match, the Big Kaboom. John Noble needs no introduction. He is a wrestling icon. He is great. He is super. The fans love this man. But this is his final last match. And it's against none other than Chris Michaels.
You know, John has been around for 28 years.
Yes, he
Seen
has.
it all, done it all. Chris Michaels has got this vendetta against him because he feels that John was getting more recognition than he himself.
Well,
And he's attacked him several times in a black mask coming out every show.
yes, he has.
So it's going to be win, lose, or draw. It's going to be one heck of a match.
You better believe.
Let's go hear from him.
Had my first match in 1997. You're very blessed if you get to be involved in the greatest sport in the world that long. And I'm extremely proud of everything that I've done. I'm extremely proud of my role in being on the bottom floor of AMW and watching it get built into the premier promotion in the Southeast today. I take a lot of pride in my role in that. You know, I think anybody that follows AMW is pretty familiar that, you know, I've not been full-time, both feet in this thing in a long, long time. There comes a point in your life when you get a little bit older and things don't come to you quite as easy as they normally do. You know, getting in shape is a little tougher. The physical pain of everything is a little bit tougher, and the amount of time that it takes to really be good at a craft just doesn't fit in your schedule anymore. And with all those things in mind, after talking to the powers that be in AMW and everybody, we just feel like it's in our best interest, in my best interest, if 2025 is my last year in professional wrestling.
What's going on here? Wait a minute, there's a masked man. Hey, hold on a minute.
He's got a chair.
He's pulling. Wow, oh my goodness gracious. Throws the chair into the ring, shoves referee Dustin James. He is doing nothing but annihilating John Noble in front of our very eyes. Oh! Oh, God! Where did this guy come from? I don't know, but he certainly made his mark. Wait a minute. The Black Scorpion has returned in the ring behind John Noble. Watch out, John. Watch out. Turn around, John. Watch it. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see who that is? No. Do you see why? Oh, I can't why.
I hid myself and I jumped John Noble. You want to know why? I am the one that's been in these parts before anybody. I have done it all. I have been there and I have done that. But guess what? I am a ghost in a crowded room. But everybody wants to ignore me and bypass me. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I've done nothing but respect Chris Michael. Now, he's running around here crying because of this farewell. But you know why I got it, Chris? Probably because I have respected people, Chris. But I don't run around acting like a punk and wearing a mask when all you had to do, Chris, was ask me like a man for a friggin' match. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was ask me like a man. So you want to say you want to finish me off on November 22nd in Hazard? That's fine. You bring that stupid super kick and you bring that stupid mask and them 35,000 pair of affliction jeans that you wear. You bring those to Hazard, Kentucky, and you think you're gonna end me? I'm gonna put you out of your friggin' misery.
But guess what? Come November 22nd, it ends with yours truly, the headliner, Chris Michael.
Wrestling fans, I'm standing here with Chris Michaels. Chris, some questions for you. Exactly what is your demeanor? What is the meaning of your actions against John Noble?
Well, you know what? I am demeanor. I am demeanor, Chris Michaels. I am meaner than I should have been a long time ago. Let me tell you something. Everybody watching this, you see this? Yeah. I hid myself and I jumped John Noble. You want to know why? First and foremost, I do not like John Noble. He thinks he's so bad. He's so big and bad and the favorite around these parts. And he's going on this farewell tour. Who cares? I am the headliner, Chris Michaels. I am the one that's been in these parts before anybody. I have done it all. I have been there and I have done that. But guess what? I am a ghost in a crowded room. I have been blackballed. I have been pushed aside. I have been ignored. Guess what? I am the man. Nobody wants to admit that. I am the headliner, Chris Michaels. But everybody wants to ignore me and bypass me. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I am the one that's been there from the get-go, from the start. John Noble, on your farewell tour, buddy, guess what? On November 22nd, I am not only going to beat you up and bust you up, but I will end your career on a bad note because I am the headliner, Chris Michaels, and I am just getting started, and I am going to start with you, pal. Nothing personal. John Noble, yeah. You're a bad dude. You have had a long, lustrous career. But guess what? Come November 22nd, it ends with yours truly, the headliner, Chris Michaels.
Okay, fans, we just heard from the headliner, Chris Michaels.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lone Wolf Bobby Blade here with the legendary John Noble. John, last month, you got attacked by a masked man named the Black Scorpion. Tonight, at the Bluegrass Brawl, he unmasked himself and revealed himself to be none other than the headliner, Chris Michaels. What are your thoughts about this?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Chris Michaels. I respect Chris Michaels. Look up any interview that I've spoken in the last 6 months, and you hear me talk about Chris Michaels. Chris Michaels wants to freaking wham about respect. I've done nothing but respect Chris Michaels. And now he's running around here crying because of this farewell tour. I didn't ask for it, Bobby. I didn't ask for it. But you know why I got it, Chris? It's probably because I have respected people, Chris. I've respected everybody. But you want to disrespect me, and I get it, man. I've been where you're at. We're practically the same age. I get it. I wake up some days mad at everybody. But I don't run around acting like a punk and wearing a mask when all you had to do, Chris, was ask me like a man for a friggin' match. That's all you had to do. And I would have gladly done it. I would have done it on November 22nd. I'd have done it on October. I would have done it tomorrow. All you had to do was ask me like a man. So you want to say you want to finish me off on November 22nd in Hazard? That's fine. You bring that stupid super kick and you bring that stupid mask and them 35,000 pair of Affliction jeans that you wear. You bring those to Hazard, Kentucky, and you think you're going to end me? I'm going to put you out of your friggin' misery.
Well, there you hear it from the man himself, John Noble. His final match, Hazard, Kentucky, November 22nd, against none other than the headliner, Chris Michaels. Do not miss it.
The time has come. John Noble now faces his last ever challenge as the headliner Chris Michaels revealed himself to be the Scorpion and the one attacking him. It's John Noble. It's the headliner Chris Michaels. It's John Noble's last match in wrestling. It's on Thanksgiving Turmoil live on pay-per-view. Get your tickets now and go to amwrestling.com for all of the latest.
No handcuffs, none of this, none of that. You get your team, I'll get my team. 5-on-5. I want everybody that you got under the New South banner. There's only one match that we could settle this in, and that's War Games.
You want to bring a team into War Games? You want me to have a match against you at War Games? New South Wrestling's not scared of you, Kyle Maggard. We're not scared. We've decimated the competition. Do us all a favor. When War Games is over and we stand atop of you, you can't wrestle here anymore.
If you want an opportunity to get in the ring with them, I'll give you that opportunity. I need you on my team. You've seen some of the things they've done. You trust me. I trust you, and that's all you need to worry about. I'll say you good for good.
Okay, G-Man, let's talk about War Games. 2 rings, 1 big cage. On one side, AMW. On the other side, New South. Tony Presley has agreed to this match with one stipulation, and you know what that stipulation is, that if AMW loses, Kyle Maggard will leave town, not wrestle in AMW or Southeastern Kentucky any longer. What a stipulation. A lot riding on that match.
Well, we all know Tony Presley. He has weaseled his way in here. He backstabbed people. Well, paid money out of the pocket as well. We both know that. And he has manipulated it to where he wants it. He has such a vendetta against Kyle Maggard that he literally wants him gone forever.
What a matchup that's going to be.
Let's go hear from Kyle.
Tony Presley, you thought you were slick months ago when you had the lawyer draft up the contract on the sale to New South to AMW. You thought you were slick. You hoodooed your way in charge of what we got going on down here. Well, you're not as slick as what you think. And before I keep going any further, let me show you this video.
Hey fan, okay?
Yeah, huge fan, yeah,
Yes.
all right.
You're such a great wrestler, and you have represented all of the best people in the court of law. And I would love it if you would take me to review some of your briefs, please.
You know what? Just 1 second. Just set that down. You know, let's just go this direction. I think there's somewhere over here. What a room. Oh, lemon juice. That's nice. Gotta get there. Almost forgot the contract.
There you have it, Tony. Yeah, you thought you were slick. You thought you were dirty and underhanded and sleazy and slimy and all that good stuff. Well, the only way to fight sleazy and slimy is with sleazy and slimy. That's why I made a call to my buddy Lemon Juice Jones. See, I talked to Bobby Blaze. I knew Bobby was stepping down and Bobby could name his successor, and that's what he did. And Lemon Juice is the type of guy that can get stuff done when a guys like me can't, if you know what I mean. So that's why you, Tony, you should have been more careful and you should have read that contract. So now, if Team AMW wins, Tony, if Team AMW wins, Lemon Juice is still the general manager and Kyle Maggard is the president of AMW for at least 6 months. We'll see how things goes. So Tony, hope you all bring your A game, because it's all over after Saturday night.
G-Man, the big news. We just heard Lemon Juice is going to be there. He has somehow finagled the contracts around, and Tony Presley has signed to this agreement that if AMW, Kyle Maggard, wins the match, they come out winners, then they take control over the company of AMW for 6 months. What about it, G-Man? The other matches there also as well.
We have several matches. The Good Brothers is going to be there. John Noble's last match.
Yes.
And of course, the granddaddy of them all, the War Games. That will determine everything. Plus, a 3-way Southeastern title match.
Yes.
The only way you'll be able to, if you can't be there, the only way you'll be able to see it is pay-per-view live. We will be live that night.
AM Wrestling Thanksgiving Turmoil live in Hazard, Kentucky at the Hazard High School on Saturday, November 22nd. Already signed is the War Games match. Team AMW versus Team New South. The Country Gentlemen defend their AMW Tag Team Championships against the Good Brothers. John Noble's last match against the headliner, Chris Michaels. And the AMW Southeastern Championship is on the line as Lord Murphy Costigan takes on Chase Emery and Michael Zodiac. Get your tickets on amwrestling.com, and we'll see you November 22nd. Bell time, 7 p.m.